I don't know why we do this again and again. Or just to be proportional. Do you have written down the two things that have to happen for things to be directly proportional? Anybody? There are two things.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody, so I have it there? Holly, do you have something written down? Under being
I have
proportional?
proportion.
What's it say under proportion? I want to emphasize two different things
There
today.
are equal fractions, and then you cross the product.
Yeah, okay. This will be something kind of new then. Something that's directly proportional, since we were talking about going to the store. Okay. Vicar Shaw, you need to speak with me
I do need to speak with you.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how important?
It's got to do with Mondays.
It's got to do with what?
Monday.
That's a 6, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have much longer. 10 minutes or so. You want me to come walk to your office?
Can you find me?
Sure. Can you give me a general location?
Hey, no skull.
I'll be in my office.
Will do, sir. Will do.
Okay, goodbye, children.
Color bank, color bank. Yeah.
Lots of purple boots and matching shirts.
Color bank.
I didn't notice the boots, but they were very purple. Since we were talking about store things, let me just throw at you the amount of money you pay. Let's say you're going to buy Cheez-Its. Okay. The money you pay for Cheez-Its, I believe they spell them like this. Cheez-Its
Sure.
is directly proportional to how many you buy. In other words, this. Let's just make a little table for this as well. Ashley, any idea what a box of Cheez-It runs in the store? Let's make it a
How much does?
Yeah.
Like.
Let's do $3.99.
Family
Let's
size.
go with $4 then, because I don't want to deal with 99 cents. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, if you buy 0 boxes of Cheez-Its, it's going to cost you
Zero.
$0. If you buy 1 box of Cheez-Its and they're $4, $4. If you buy 3 boxes of Cheez-Its, it's going to cost you $12. We can make a little equation with this, with X and Y. I know how much I pay. I know what my range is. What is my formula? What do I do with X every time to get my Y? Okay, yeah. Usually go 4 times X. Y equals 4X. Right with that? This actually is a little function thing here, because I put it in the little, spit it out there. Okay, and the same thing would be true if I buy 2 boxes of Cheez-Its. Okay, I don't get 2 different answers. I don't get, it could either cost $8 or it could cost $10. It's one answer. Okay, if I were to graph this on a coordinate system, with these being my points, 0, 0 is this. By the way, what would I make my, anybody know what my x-axis would be? What is my x? This was how many boxes, right? How many I bought. So the x-axis is how many boxes, and the y-axis would be, what is this number here? Dollars, right? How many dollars? So 0 boxes cost me $0, 1 box cost me $1, 2, 3, $4, and 3 boxes cost me $12, which is going to be up here somewhere. And I get this nice straight line there. Now back to what I'm talking about. In order for something to be directly proportional, 2 things have to happen. What do you notice about this? First of all, it has to be a, very good. One thing is it has to be a straight line. And the other one, which might not be so obvious, is, okay, it has to start at the origin. Which means it has to go to 0, 0. That's what the origin is. This is the origin right here. It has to start right there. Those two things, when the book asks you, or when on a quiz, I ask you what two things have to be for things to be directly proportional, you have to say, okay, it has to go through the origin, and it has to be a straight line. Okay, those two things. And that will get you pretty much home. And I think that's really good. It's kind of an interesting